I have found us the perfect roommate. I'm Meek, and you just gotta, ignore the blood. 6 months ago, you needed a roommate to help with rent. Marcus answered your Craigslist ad. He works the night shift, so you don't see him often. Okay, so I'm gonna say out the gate, whatever is wrong with this roommate is clearly self-inflicted on our own part. I mean, the top 3 places you never want to find a roommate: Craigslist, Reddit, and Facebook Marketplace. So yeah, we kind of deserve whatever's wrong with him. He waters your plants when you're away, never leaves dishes in the sink, always asks before borrowing anything. He's perfect, really. If only that were the whole story. One month ago, you came home early from work with a migraine. Marcus was usually gone by then. You were making tea when he walked in. Blood on his shirt. His hands splattered across his cheek like paint, fresh enough to still be wet. Now come on, Marcus, surely you've been doing this murder business for long enough that you know to keep wet wipes on you at all times? I'm just thinking because clearly you had to walk into the apartment from wherever you came from. Someone might have bumped into you, unless you then proceeded to murder them as well. Oh, hey, you're home early. You froze, mug trembling in your hands. Ah, the blood? Work accident. Don't worry about it. You see, Marcus, the smart thing would be to do here is just tell me you work in a butcher shop. I mean, as far as I'm aware, that's a plausible reason why you could get coated in blood. The lie came so smoothly. You wanted to believe it. But that's not his blood. Okay, in his defense, he never said it was his workplace accident. He wasn't hurt, nor was he bothered about it. I'm gonna shower and get this in the wash. I'll make dinner after. So here's the newest question. Does he bring home mysteriously packaged meat at any point? I mean, if he does all the cooking. He hummed softly down the hall, like nothing happened. Since then, you were convinced your roommate is a serial killer. But he still waters your plants when you're away, still leaves thank you notes when he borrows your stuff, still splits the grocery bill down to the cent. Present day. Ah, so we've just happily sat with this information for an entire month then. You know what? To be fair, it's not our business. Like I said, maybe he works in a butcher shop, maybe he works with animals, okay? I don't know for a fact he's a serial killer, so I don't see any reason why we shouldn't continue with the arrangement. You see, this is why if I ever got murdered, I'd probably deserve it. You decided to never bring it up again. You pretended not to hear any recent missing persons reports from the TV. You convinced yourself that good roommates mind their own business. You tried your best to avoid him, which was easy, considering that he works a night shift. Hey, you're home early. I made an extra cup of coffee if you want some. Ah, he is home early too. Thanks. Is it poison? Does he need to silence a witness? You see, at this point, we've kept quiet for a month, so he's got no reason to silence us, right? I mean, it's just going to bring more attention to him when a mysteriously poisoned roommate just goes to the hospital. Hey. You know, you've been different lately. More careful. More paranoid. I'm gonna laugh and get to the end of this game, and it actually is like, there's a genuine reason why he was covered in blood that's not murder. So we've just been psyching ourselves out for no reason. I mean, that'd actually be pretty funny. Especially, I know it's not gonna happen in this game because it's a O2A2 game, so there can only be one character. But wouldn't it be hilarious if you go for a game where like you're convinced your roommate is the serial killer, only to then bump into said actual serial killer at a different time and get yourself murdered that way? Oh, the irony. I'll get straight to the point. I'm a serial killer. Okay, yes, there goes that theory. Still, I maintain that would make a funny visual novel. Your heart stops. Marcus, you've been on edge because of that day, no? The day you saw him, covered in blood. Is he going to kill you now? Is that why he's confessing? Hey, relax. You haven't run, haven't caught anyone. So, I'm kinda bored today. Got anyone in mind for me to... you know? The question hangs in the air. He's asking you to be complicit, to participate. But now that everything's in the open, there's an odd sense of relief mixed with the terror. You know, this is also very smart in his regards. I mean, this basically guarantees that I won't ever be able to snitch on him, because he's making me complicit, like we said. He's making me a part of it. If I go to the police, I'm getting done as well if I give him a name. Smart, Marcus. Don't feel pressured. I know it's a lot to process. This is the man who drove you to urgent care at 2 a.m. for food poisoning? Now, he's asking you to pick his murder victim. If you're uncomfortable, I understand. I'll handle things myself. This is it. The moment that defines everything. What Marcus does next depends entirely on what you say right now. 3 paths stretch before you, each leading somewhere you can't take back. Oh, so we could actually choose someone to get him to kill. See, what I'm curious about, like, does he have kind of, like, ethics behind his killings? Like, does he only target, like, certain people? Because, I mean, this first option, actually, there's this guy from work, real piece of work. I feel like that's, like, the worst option we could pick. I mean, I'm not above giving him a name to go kill someone, but I feel like that whoever's name I give needs to really deserve it. And I'm sorry, just like an ass from work is no. That's not bad enough. But you need to pick someone who's done, like, a really bad crimes and then somehow got away with it or got released from prison. Then I can justify giving the name to this guy. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the guy from work really has done some horrendous crap. And that justifies us giving him the name. Okay, options. Guy from work, can't help you, or we call the police. Well, I think us saying we're going to call the police is going to get us killed, so we'll save that for last. Do you know what? Let's see that we've actually got justification for why we want to get this guy from work killed. Oh, yeah? Tell me about him. Brad from accounting. Gropes the intern, steals credit, makes racist jokes. Everyone hates him, but the management won't act. And I'll say, yeah, all of those are bad actions. I don't particularly know if that justifies getting him murdered, though. I mean, maybe you can just badly injure him and put him in the hospital. I feel like there's gotta be, I have like a moral line. Like, you can't have to commit certain acts and then I can justify giving you the name to this guy. So I feel like you say you've killed someone or you abused a kid. Yeah, absolutely, here you go. Go kill this guy. I mean, don't get me wrong, groping the interns is awful. But is it murder justifiably worse? Sounds like someone who won't be missed. Well, I've committed at this point. 2 weeks later, Brad doesn't show up to work. The police investigation finds evidence of embezzlement. Marks' handiwork, you assume. Clean. Professional. Who the hell is this guy that could even set him up for embezzlement? I mean, maybe the guy really was embezzling funds. We don't know for a fact. This guy has connections then. Marcus brings you your favorite drink the next morning. Like always, you never discuss it directly, but there's an understanding now. Thanks for trusting me. Ending 3. Complicit. Oh, okay, so that's the ending I definitely wasn't supposed to pick then. It's the last ending I was expected to get. Does that say a lot about me? Okay, so I'm still convinced that calling the police is going to get us killed, so we're just going to go with the bystander option instead. I can't help you with that. Fair enough. Probably better that way, honestly. Better? Keep things simple between us. I respect boundaries. He leaves to his errands. You don't call the police. You don't move out. You just exist in this strange limbo. Marcus continues being the perfect roommate. The news continues reporting disappearances. You continue pretending you don't know. He doesn't ask. You don't tell. And you maintain the illusion of normalcy. Wait, wouldn't that be the opposite way around? Like, we wouldn't ask him about it and he wouldn't tell us? Unless you mean he doesn't ask us for more names. Hey, I left some takeout in the fridge if you want it. 3 months later, you're still living this carefully constructed lie. Your accomplices in the most mundane way possible, through willful ignorance and shared rent. Ending 2. True neutral. I still think, though, I kind of want to know if he's got any kind of moral code for who he picks to kill. So I feel like that would greatly influence which option I would generally pick. Like I was saying, if he's like going around murdering all the awful people of the world, yeah, I'd probably would remain neutral, maybe give him a name now and then. But if he's just like picking random people that bug him or maybe like bump into him on the street, I'd probably end up calling the police on him then, even if he is the perfect roommate. And no cream of business, okay? You can't claim to be showing people the goodness of the world and then just pick 3 random like college students that are cheating on each other. Okay, that doesn't fit in your moral code. Okay, I can't be part of this. I'm calling the police. I figured that was a possibility when I decided to be honest. You're not going to try to stop me? What would be the point? You've made your choice. I respect that. He's still being respectful in this kind of situation? Seriously? Okay, but the question is, do we have any evidence behind this? I mean, he told us he's a serial killer. We don't know times, date, locations. And he's cleaned up all the blood. So wouldn't it just be, yeah, this guy's suspicious, go investigate him? It still might not actually get him convicted. Can I ask for one thing? Give me an hour before you make the call. I gotta make a run for it. Marcus, I meant what I said about your judgment. You're doing what you think is right. I can't fault you for that. You watch him walk to his room, moving with the same unhurried pace as when he does dishes. 57 minutes later, you hear a single muffled sound from his room. When the police arrive, they find Marcus's confession on his desk. Detailed locations, victims, methods. Everything they need to close a dozen cases. The detective tells you that you did the right thing. But you feel like someone who lost the perfect roommate. Who will do the dishes now? Yeah, there's our priorities. See, this is why we should have just been a true neutral of the situation. So I'm assuming then, what, did he take his own life? Is that the noise we heard, or was that him escaping through the window or something? I mean, it's nice that he left a confession, helped the police a little bit. But that does, I feel like the ending confirms to me that he does have some kind of, like, moral judgment code for who he kills. Like, he won't just kill us because we want to snitch on him. But maybe he is just targeting the bad people of the world, in which case, I'm sorry I snitched on you. Well, I hope you enjoyed your time here. If you did, please don't like this video, subscribe to this channel, and have a spooky day, and I'll catch you next time, guys.